In the year 2000, one of the biggest business mistakes in history took place behind closed doors. A small startup called Netflix walked into Blockbuster's headquarters with a simple proposal. They wanted Blockbuster to buy their company for just $50 million. The executives barely took the offer seriously. They believed Netflix's business model was a joke. Renting DVDs through the mail, no late fees, no physical stores. It sounded like a terrible idea. 10 years later, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. Netflix became one of the most valuable entertainment companies on earth. So how did the king of home entertainment lose everything? And why did one decision change the future of an entire industry forever? To understand the fall of Blockbuster, we have to go back to the late 1980s. At the time, renting movies was a weekend tradition. Families would drive to their local video store, walk through endless shelves of VHS tapes, and spend half an hour arguing over what to watch. Founded in 1985, Blockbuster turned that experience into a nationwide empire. The stores were bright, organized, and packed with thousands of movies. Unlike the small independent rental shops, Blockbuster offered consistency. Customers knew exactly what to expect, no matter which location they visited. By the mid-1990s, Blockbuster had become unstoppable. The company operated more than 9,000 stores worldwide. It employed tens of thousands of people. Millions of customers visited every week. For many families, Friday night meant one thing: a trip to Blockbuster. But beneath this success was a business model with a hidden weakness. Many people assumed Blockbuster made most of its money by renting movies. It didn't. A significant portion of its profits came from something customers absolutely hated: late fees. If you forgot to return a movie on time, you paid extra. Those small penalties added up to hundreds of millions of dollars every year. Customers complained constantly, but Blockbuster had little incentive to change. Late fees had become one of its most profitable revenue streams. Then, in 1997, a new company quietly appeared. Its name was Netflix. Founded by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, Netflix didn't try to compete by building bigger stores or offering more DVDs. Instead, it questioned the entire business model. What if people never had to worry about late fees again? What if they could order movies from home? What if they paid one monthly subscription instead of renting one movie at a time? At first, Netflix shipped DVDs through the mail. Customers built an online queue, and the company mailed movies directly to their homes. When one movie was returned, the next title in the queue was automatically shipped. It sounds ordinary today. Back then, it sounded ridiculous. Who would wait several days for a movie when they could drive to Blockbuster in 10 minutes? Most industry experts believed physical stores would always dominate. Blockbuster certainly did. Ironically, Netflix wasn't profitable either. The company was growing, but it was burning through cash. Then came the dot-com crash. Technology companies were collapsing across America. Investors disappeared. Money became scarce. Netflix desperately needed help. In 2000, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph traveled to Blockbuster's headquarters. Their proposal was simple: buy Netflix for $50 million. Netflix would handle Blockbuster's online business. Blockbuster would continue dominating physical retail. It seemed like a logical partnership. Instead, the meeting became legendary. According to people familiar with the discussions, Blockbuster executives dismissed the proposal almost immediately. Some reports even suggest that Netflix's founders felt they were being laughed at. From Blockbuster's perspective, the decision made perfect sense. Why spend millions buying a tiny company that mailed DVDs? Blockbuster already had thousands of successful stores. Its brand was famous. Its revenues were enormous. Netflix looked insignificant. The meeting ended. Netflix left empty-handed. History changed forever. Instead of giving up, Netflix focused on improving its service. The company invested heavily in technology. It developed recommendation algorithms that suggested movies based on viewing history. Customers discovered films they might never have rented inside a traditional store. The subscription model encouraged people to keep watching without worrying about rental deadlines. Meanwhile, Blockbuster continued relying on the same business model that had made it successful. Its stores were still profitable. Executives believed customers would always enjoy visiting them, but the market was already changing. Internet speeds improved, online shopping became normal. Consumers increasingly preferred convenience over tradition. Then came Blockbuster's biggest strategic mistake. The company knew customers hated late fees. It even considered eliminating them. But executives faced a painful reality. Removing late fees meant sacrificing hundreds of millions of dollars in annual revenue. The feature customers hated most had become financially addictive. Blockbuster couldn't let go. Netflix had no such problem. Its subscription model removed the issue entirely. Sometimes the biggest obstacle to innovation isn't technology. It's today's profits. Another problem was Blockbuster's massive physical footprint. Thousands of stores required rent, electricity, maintenance, inventory, insurance, and employees. Every location represented fixed costs. Netflix didn't have that burden. Its business scaled far more efficiently. As more customers shifted online, Blockbuster stores became expensive liabilities instead of valuable assets. By 2004, Blockbuster finally launched its own online DVD rental service. It was actually quite good. For a brief period, it even attracted millions of subscribers. But it had arrived years too late. Netflix already understood online customers better than anyone else. More importantly, Netflix was preparing for another revolution. In 2007, the company introduced streaming. Instead of waiting for DVDs to arrive by mail, customers could instantly watch movies over the internet. Many people remained skeptical. Internet connections were slow. Video quality wasn't perfect. Streaming libraries were limited. Yet Netflix wasn't building for 2007. It was building for the future. Every year, broadband became faster. Smart TVs entered living rooms. Smartphones became more powerful. Cloud computing expanded rapidly. Suddenly, streaming wasn't just possible. It became the preferred way to watch entertainment. Once again, Netflix had moved before everyone else. Blockbuster struggled to respond. Its leadership still focused on protecting physical stores, but every new streaming customer made those stores less valuable. The company's debt grew, stores closed, employees lost their jobs, customers disappeared. In 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. The company that had once dominated home entertainment had fallen in little more than a decade. Netflix, meanwhile, continued expanding across the world. It evolved from mailing DVDs to producing award-winning original shows and movies. Today, Netflix serves hundreds of millions of subscribers in more than 190 countries. The company, once valued at $50 million, is now worth hundreds of billions. Looking back, it is tempting to say Blockbuster simply failed to predict the future. But that's only part of the story. The real lesson is far more uncomfortable. Blockbuster actually saw many of the changes coming. It experimented with online rentals. It discussed digital distribution. It understood that customers disliked late fees. The problem wasn't ignorance. It was hesitation. Its existing business was too profitable to abandon. Its physical stores generated too much revenue. Its executives feared disrupting a model that had worked for decades. History is filled with companies that made the same mistake. They weren't defeated because competitors had better technology. They were defeated because they couldn't let go of yesterday's success. Innovation often requires destroying your own business before someone else does it for you. Netflix understood that Blockbuster didn't. In business, success can become a trap. The strategies that build an empire are not always the ones that keep it alive. The companies that survive are rarely the biggest. They are the ones most willing to change. Blockbuster believed people would always come to its stores. Netflix believed entertainment should come to people. Only one of those visions belonged to the future. And that single difference changed the entertainment industry forever.